gift of the singing stick. Through healing my worst tragedy, I could discover, and you can discover, your greatest gift. Standing on my doorstep were 5 Native American Indians. Their defined style of dress and adornment told me they were visiting from another time, another place. No words were spoken, and the leader handed me a gift. It was a stick, and it was illuminated in a beautiful white light. Now, I knew it was something special, and the reverence with which he presented the stick to me told me it was indeed a very special gift. And I wanted to thank them appropriately, but I just didn't know how because it was just a stick. So I looked at it closely and turned it upside down and turned it all around, and it was just a stick. Then I thought, maybe they know I'm a flute player. So I looked even more closely, and I looked for holes, for finger holes. Again, nothing, just a stick. And I really wanted to thank them appropriately, and I just didn't know how. Suddenly, the Indians had taken me to another time, another place. I found myself at the back door of my grandparents' home. It's a house where I had often spent the night as a child. No child should have to live through what I experienced in this house. The abuse happened at the hands of someone that I had trusted. He was family. It wasn't a place I liked to think about, let alone visit. But something gave me the courage to be there now and to move beyond my childhood fears and memories. I found myself filled with an excitement, with a purpose, a direction. Instinctively, I knew what I had to do. I found the house unlocked and entered through the back door. Then, I had an impulse to go to the cupboard underneath the stairwell. I opened that cupboard door, and inside were 7 little bags. They had been hidden from me for many years, but I knew they belonged to me. I took each one into my hands, and I went back outside, and I noticed that each bag was a different color, the colors of the rainbow, what I know now as chakra colors. And I also learned that these bags were of significance to Native American cultures. In fact, they're called tobacco ties and symbolizes one's life force energy. So going outside and seeing these bags and seeing the colors and knowing that they had belonged to me and knowing that they had been taken from me, I knew now, I was convinced, I knew that they belonged to me, and I put them inside my chest. And they became part of me. And I just looked up into the sky and I just felt this intense warmth fill my whole body. And I've learned that this is a soul retrieval, and that's what happened by retrieving part of myself, retrieving this life force energy through these 7 bags. And this feeling stayed with me for quite a long time. And then the Indians somehow returned me to my home. This was a very special experience, this soul retrieval, a visitation or waking dream. I stood in front of them at my front door, holding the stick in my hands. It seemed like years had passed, yet it could have been just seconds. I felt strangely energized and empowered, as if I were about to embark on something new. Then the leader of the Indians nodded his head, and said, "We came here to complete a mission, and we've done it. Now, it's your turn." I put the stick to my lips, and it turned into a flute. It was my turn. I wondered what that meant. It seemed that they wanted me to start using the flute for healing. Could that be true? This is what I asked myself then and sometimes now too. But wouldn't it be wonderful if my music could actually help people? Well, several occasions to do just that for those I had known for years, as well as for people that I had only just met, came into my life within a short amount of time. Releasing the pain of my yesterdays and the fears of my tomorrows. My mission today is that my music and words become a bridge that connects you to the freedom to be able to express, to be able to at least discover your greatest gift. And that is my ministry, my spiritual practice of sacred giving. Well, thank you. And now I'd like to share with you the gift of the singing stick with one of my favorite flutes.